What's up, everybody, and welcome back to 10WT Friday, where every single week we teach you how to form the healthy habits that will transform your body and your life. In order to transform, you have to start with your why, then set your goal, identify your weekly behaviors that will get you to the goal, track your progress on a scoreboard, and set micro habits each week that set you up for success. If you do these steps, then your habits will be rock solid, your self-confidence will grow, and you'll be on the path to your best you. Every single week, we help health-conscious people just like yourself optimize their potential. I'm your host, Nick Carrier, and today we're going to talk about how to adjust your workout when time is tight. The goal of the Best You podcast is to allow you to feel confident about what you need to do, why you need to do it, and how to do it in order to get closer and closer to your best you. So many times I have people in the 10-week transformation who, let's say they're a parent and the other parent is gone, and so they're not able to go to the gym because they're the sole parent around and they have to be around their kids. I've had this happen with 3 clients within this past week. One client whose wife is going out of town for the weekend to spend time with some college friends, and so the husband is in town and he's a father of a not even 1-year-old yet, and so he's going to be around. And then I have another one who's a wife of somebody who's traveling for work, and he's out of town. Another one whose back was severely injured, so he couldn't really do anything, and he couldn't really take care of the kids. And so she had to stay home. And so many times, if they were not in the 10-week transformation, they would tell themselves they are not able to work out because of that reason. But because time is tight or because they can't leave the house, they can still get something done. I think oftentimes when we can't get the ideal version of a habit done, we think that we shouldn't do the habit altogether or we can't do the habit altogether. But that's the all or nothing mindset. The all or nothing mindset is if I can't do it perfectly, then I'm not going to do it at all. But what if you just had to redefine your definition of what a successful workout looks like based off of the time that you had available, based off of the equipment that you had available? You know, for example, for me, during COVID, my definition of a successful workout was to get 30 minutes. I just kind of got to the point where I didn't want to do a full hour workout during COVID, but I did a 30-minute workout either 6 or 7 days of the week, and that was good. And so you can take that approach, you can take that mindset to whatever it is that might be holding you back from completing the ideal version of the habit, whether it's your significant other's not home and you got to be there with the kids, whether it's you don't have enough equipment or you're on the road traveling and there's no hotel gym, or if there is a hotel gym, how can you make that worth your while? And so that's what today is all about. It's how to adjust your workout when time is tight, or if you just have limited resources, whether you don't have that much equipment or you can't leave your house. And so step number 1 of 4 is customize your workout based on what's around. And so one of the things that I do if I'm ever out of town is I try to make the workout kind of based off of where I am. So if I'm going to the beach, then I like to run on the beach and take advantage of the place and the scenery that I'm at. If I'm at the mountains, then maybe I'll go hiking. If I'm at a hotel, maybe I'll do something by the pool, or maybe you can go up some stairs in the stairwell, right? If you're at home, use the different props that you have at home, or you've got a floor. One of the things that I kind of jokingly, but not jokingly, said to a client one time is, she said she was in a hotel and there was no hotel gym, so she couldn't work out. And I was like, well, do they have a floor? Because if they have a floor, you can work out. You can do squats, you can do push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can do plenty of things to get it in. So customize your workout based on what's around, especially when you're on vacation, and, make the workout fun based off of the scenery that's around you and based off of what's unique about the place that you're at. The second thing to adjusting your workout when time is tight is choose a realistic amount of time that you're going to exercise for. If you know that you have to look after your kids because your significant other is not there and you just simply are not going to have a full hour to do it, choose 20 minutes, choose 30 minutes, choose 15 minutes, choose 10 minutes. Choose a specific amount of time that you think is realistic for you to actually be able to dedicate to it. Again, for the kid example, how long can your kids go without your direct attention? Or even if, for example, this client of mine who has a little son who's less than 1 year old, he probably can't really leave the room unless the baby's asleep and they've got a baby monitor or something, but even if he has to stay in the room, baby can be in the crib and you can do squats and push-ups for 15 minutes while the baby's there. You see, if you are dedicated and committed to getting a workout done, you begin to become creative as to how you can actually get it done. And part of that creativity is choosing a realistic amount of time that you're going to exercise for. Then step number 3 was select like 3 to 6 exercises that you want to get done. And if you select 3 to 6 exercises, I would say is choose 1 lower body, 1 upper body, and 1 core exercise. And if that's 3 exercises, and if you want to do 6, do 3 more, a lower body, an upper body, and core again. One of the examples that I've given to my clients is last Thanksgiving, we were out west in Breckenridge, Colorado, and it had just snowed a crap ton, and there was really no going on a run, which is usually one of my go-tos when I'm on vacation, is to go on a run, because you can do that anywhere if you got shoes. Even if you don't have shoes, you can go barefoot if you really want to. But I couldn't go on a run. And so what I did is I got down on the floor, I put a timer on, and I said, okay, I'm going to do 300 push-ups, 400 squats, and 500 bicycle crunches. How quickly can I get it done? 3, 2, 1, go. And I kind of had an idea that wasn't going to take me excessively long, and so it was realistic in that sense. And then I literally just chose the most basic exercises that there is: squats, push-ups, and bicycle crunches. And I did sets of 30 push-ups, sets of 40 squats, sets of 50 bicycle crunches for 10 times in a row, 10 rounds. And that was my workout. Was it the optimal workout when it comes to improving your body composition or potentially losing weight? No, it's not optimal, but it's sure as hell 10 times better than just sitting on the couch for that same amount of time. And honestly, more so than just the physiological standpoint, I think the psychological standpoint, the mental standpoint, the showing yourself that you're committed to moving despite not having the optimal equipment or the optimal amount of time with you. I think that's so key, is showing yourself that you're that type of person, that you're going to do something no matter what, is absolutely critical. Because when you show yourself that type of person, that you'll do something no matter what, then you'll be consistent over a long period of time. And that's what leads to physiological and biological improvements. So keep it simple. Select a handful of exercises, maybe a lower body, an upper body, and a core exercise, and cycle through a certain number of rounds for that realistic amount of time that you selected in step number 2. And then step number 4 is your workout can be split up across the day. It doesn't have to be a standard, okay, I'm going to be working out from this time to this time. Sometimes it could be, I'm going to make sure I get in 200 push-ups today. And so you do 20 push-ups now. You do 20 push-ups in 30 minutes. You do 20 more push-ups in a couple hours. You can spread it across the day. I think often people overemphasize the importance on getting a really great workout in a short amount of time, and they underestimate the importance of moving throughout the day. And so you can come up with what your, quote, workout can be split across the day. Maybe it's you find 2 15-minute windows to go on walks. Maybe you literally just do 10 push-ups every single hour during the workday, and so you get an 80 push-ups during the day. Maybe you do you're walking. So this is actually something that I do in my kitchen. If I put something in the microwave and I put it in for a minute, I'll drop down and see how many push-ups I can do during that minute. Or you can do a squat hold. Whatever it is, you can do a plank. Whatever it is, your workout can be split across the day. And so if you're creative enough, you can find ways that it doesn't even take up that much time. Or actually, it almost buys you back time. And so your workout can be split across the day. So again, the purpose of this episode is how to adjust your workout when time is tight, or you have limited resources, or you can't leave the house, or you don't have a gym, or you're on vacation, you're at a hotel, because this is one of these things that a lot of people don't think about enough. Because it's these days that are taken off that stop the momentum that you've built leading up to them. If you take the days off in which you kind of have a legitimate excuse, you don't have time because you're the only parent at home. If you take that day off, oftentimes that kills momentum, and you'll take the next day off, and then maybe the next day off, and then you really kill momentum and progress. And so we don't want to kill momentum. We want to keep that momentum going. We want to keep that progress going. You want to show yourself that you're the type of dedicated, committed human that no matter what the situation is, you're going to get it done. So again, those 4 things real quick. 1, customize your workout based on your surroundings. If you're at a beach, go on a run. If you're on a mountain, go on a hike. If you're somewhere with bikes, go on a bike ride. If you're at a hotel, go swim in the pool for a little bit. Number 2, choose a realistic amount of time to exercise for. You don't have to always work out for 45 or 60 minutes. You can do a 30-minute workout. You can do a 20-minute workout. You can do a 10-minute workout. Whatever it is, something is better than nothing. Number 3, select 3 to 6 exercises that you can do for a handful of rounds. Don't overemphasize the importance of doing complex movements, squats, push-ups, sit-ups, bicycle crunches, whatever it is. Do something. Those are foundational exercises for a reason. And then number 4, your workout can be split up across the day. If you don't even have 10 minutes, drop down into a minute of push-ups. And then during the next hour, drop down to a minute of squats. And then the next hour, drop down to a minute of sit-ups. You can find a minute in every single hour that you can get something done. And if that's 8 hours throughout the day, then you get an 8-minute, if that's 8 times throughout the day, 1 minute for 8 different hours, and that's 8 minutes of movement. And that's 10 times better than 0 minutes of movement. So you can split your workout up across the day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this 10-week transfer or this 10WT Friday, and I hope that you got something from it, because I know that so many of you guys are so busy with different things, whether it's travel, whether it's kids, whatever it is with work. Time is often the excuse that we convince ourselves that we lack. And that's the reason why we're not able to make progress. That's the reason why we're not where we want to be, because we have the limited resource of time. But the key thing to know is it's not about a lack of resources. It's about a lack of resourcefulness that's holding you back from making progress. So if you're resourceful enough and you see different things as ways to get in your workouts, then you will continue to make progress and you will continue to get closer to where you want to be. If you need help, further help with this, make sure you join the 10-week transformation today. If you're not in Nashville, you get started whenever. You just go to nickcarrier.com/10WT, click the virtual aspect, and let's get going. You will hop on, you'll create a goal, we'll talk on a Zoom. I'll make sure you nail down your strategy so it's so damn bulletproof that success and results are absolutely inevitable. Not even just results, but confidence in yourself and a transformational identity. Your habits will literally be completely changed by the end of the 10 weeks. And if you want to do it here in Nashville, again, nickcarrier.com/10WT. Would love to help you guys get where you want to be, help you build confidence, help you transform your habits so that you can continue to get closer and closer to your best you. So go to nickcarrier.com/10WT. Make sure you share this episode with a friend who you know is also struggling with same things. I'm sure if you have kids and you lack time, you have other friends who have kids and lack time, send them this episode so they can get closer to their health and fitness goals as well. Other than that, I hope you guys got some value today. I hope it helps you get closer to your health and fitness goals. And ultimately, I hope it helps you continue to get closer and closer to your best you.